Hello everybody. Everybody's having a good day today. It is brewing up a storm out here, even though it is still sunshiny and beautiful and extremely hot. I come out this morning to bring the little ladies some clean water and food. They're having some corn and collard greens and water along with their feed and their mix. So I figured I'd let them out for a few minutes before this storm hits so we can make everybody a little video. Do a little update with the dumplings so everybody can see how they're doing. You ladies okay? I tried to do the setup right here that I had in the front of my go-kart a second ago. I had this little thing that me and my husband got so when we go riding we can twist it around however we want it to and take videos of us riding on our go-karts and the scooter and stuff. But they were so far like back down in this way, I couldn't get it to turn towards the ground close enough to catch them. And they were at the zoomies, they were running back and forth. I missed all kinds of cute stuff trying to get it off of there. So, and it wasn't even getting them anyways. It was just getting me laughing at them because I didn't have it pointed down far enough. So I decided just to go ahead and take it off of there. I figured I'd get you guys some better footage, get up closer, and you guys can see the girls just a little bit better if I just do it the way I've been doing it and just hold the camera, because this isn't about me anyways. I don't need to be in these videos. This is about my girls here, my little dumplings, having fun every day, coming out and eating the grass in the yard. Yeah, that's what it's about, ain't it? Showing everybody how much fun you guys can have. Yes. So that's what we did, and here we are. Anyways, yesterday me and my daughter watched a couple more videos and we tried to wrap Gretchen's wing one more time, but this time it was daylight, and this time we took her inside the house in the cool in the kitchen and got her up on a surface that was flat that we could reach her and she couldn't get away or anything. My daughter held her and I took the medical wrap and tried to wrap her wing, and I got the little wings up underneath of there like I was supposed to, and I got the wrap going, but then she really started going crazy again, and she wouldn't let me hold her wing still. And I know she was squawking a lot and she was quacking like crazy, and she's never quacked before. Where y'all going? What are you here? What is it? But anyways, she had it on her for about a whole 10 seconds and she was going crazy, and I was trying to calm her down and she kept jerking around and trying to bite my daughter. Well, not really bite, but nip, whatever they do. And she was scratching the heck out of me and screaming at the top of her lungs, quacking. So I was afraid I was going to stress her out too much doing it. So how we had it on there, the little wings were tucked up under, and the bandage was also placed on there. So we decided just to leave it like it was, and no sooner got to the door and she started flapping her wings, going crazy again. And no, ladies, come back. Come back this way, girls. No. Sorry, guys. I got to get them back this way. We can't go this far. Go back this way, please. Come on, let's go back this way. Thank you, ladies. Thank you, ladies. But anyway, she got to the door, started flapping her wings and going extremely crazy. And so it just went flying off onto the floor. And there was no way I was going to go through that again and try to get her to sit still long enough to do any of that again. There was no way. I could not imagine that happening. I was either somebody was going to get scratched and bleed, or start bleeding and get hurt, which I'm not really too worried about us because we're big girls and we were just trying to help her and we knew what could happen trying to help her. But as far as anything else goes, I didn't want to stress her out too much more. I didn't want her to flop and go crazy like she was and take a chance of getting out of our arms and falling on the floor and getting hurt, breaking her wing or her leg or even her neck, anything. I don't know. There's too many things that could really honestly go wrong. So we decided that we're just going to have to give her a couple days to recuperate, and then I guess try to do it again. And if she don't let us do it again and she starts throwing fits and acting crazy, then Or I guess we're just going to have to reevaluate, you know, how big of a difference it's impacting her and if it's making a difference in her day-to-day quality of life. Because isn't she just so pretty, guys? She deserves just to be healthy and grow the way God intended her to. So she can come out here and eat grass in the yard. And I love this shot right here because I don't know if anybody else can see it. But where she's standing in the sun, she has got the prettiest green on her head. And she's got the prettiest green feathers growing in her in her wings. I don't know if anybody can see that or not. I'm trying to move around so everybody can get a little peek. But when this green, won't they just be so pretty? Like the green on her head. And then when Cayuga ducks get about, I think, 3 to 5 years of age, they said, Lord willing, she'll be around that long. We will see her turn from the pretty black and iridescent green to a white and black marbled color. And then she'll stay that color until she gets old and goes to duck heaven, I guess we could say. And then Miss Penelope, Miss P there, she was bright yellow when we got her. She was just almost as yellow as her bill, and her little feet are orange. She's got the prettiest blue eyes. They're just so night and day different. It's crazy. Oh, it's okay, girls. I'm just walking around following you, letting people see you. Yeah, Penelope was real bright yellow, almost as yellow as her little bill and feet are orange, and she was so tiny too, but so much bigger than the other duckling, and she's lost all of her yellow now. She's got a little bit of yellow down still, like underneath there, like underneath her feathers, but her feathers are really coming in good, and she'll be a real pretty white. And her bill and her beak, her bill and her feet, will stay that real pretty orange that they are now. Nothing will change with those, but yeah, so she'll be real sleek and white feathered. She'll stay that way forever. And then Miss Gretchen back there, Miss Little Thing, like I said, she's got the real pretty green going on with the black. When she gets, I think they said about 3 to 5 years of age, she'll turn into the black and the white marble, which will be really interesting to see because that real green color, that real pretty green color on her, that will be interesting to see how that will change from that color and that intensity of that color to a black and white marble. So it'll be interesting to see as I videotape them every day like I have been, and we've watched them grow and continue to watch them grow as they change and their feathers change colors and stuff. It'll just be really wild and really interesting to be able to watch that transition in their plumage because they're both really pretty. They're both really pretty in a completely separate way. So, I don't know, it's wild. We love them. They're cute. There's some characters. No, ladies, don't. Gretchen. No, ma'am. Let's not eat the, thank you. Don't eat the plastic, honey. I know y'all like to nibble at everything. Aren't that just the cutest little ducks you ever seen? Little ducks coming out of the jungle. Hi. Hi, ladies. What y'all doing? What you guys doing, huh? You like it out here, don't you? You don't venture out this way too far too many times, do you guys? They usually stay over by the enclosure up there where the go-kart and stuff stays, and it kind of makes a little perimeter. Oh, as you guys can see, we have no tree on the end of our trailer anymore. Yesterday, with all these terrible storms that have been going around here, we were out here with the ducklings yesterday, as a matter of fact, getting stuff picked up and getting water brought out to them and things, and it started storming over out of the blue, and the tree that was there just kind of ruffled itself a little bit and then just fell straight over here in the yard. It was pretty wild. The ducklings were running around in circles going crazy. People that live down there where that trailer is sticking out by itself, that very last window right there, that girl had her head stuck out the window screaming she couldn't believe what had happened. There goes our little ducks in a row. It's cute how they walk in a row. Usually it's Penelope in front and Gretchen in the back, but Gretchen started coming to her own little person. She's starting to be able to be confident enough to lead the line sometimes, and Penelope's been letting her, and I think that's cute and pretty considerate and cool of her. So, I don't know, they get along pretty well. They're pretty close. They are never separated, and it's amazing to me. Their bond is so tight. But yeah, the girl down there, she was screaming out the window, and the people that live across on the other side of these bushes where the go-kart sits there, their little kids were watching it, I guess, and they were screaming and going crazy, and it was just really wild. The whole thing was. So, wasn't it, ladies? It was crazy, wasn't it? It's gonna be a hot day today, guys. Little dumplings need to get all the water they can. I wish it would quit storming so we could actually get the stuff out and, they'll get y'all's little pool set up and going somehow so you ladies can start swimming here soon. I let them swim in the little tubs of water inside their enclosures, and sometimes I get the pool out and let them do it that way, but where we still have feathers growing in, we're not completely sure if they have waterproofed themselves completely yet, even though they are a month and a half old now. They just don't want to take any chances, so we haven't really broke out the wood that we got and the liner and stuff that we have, that we wanted to build them a little pool with like a little stand to walk up on into it and stuff for them, because it's just, the weather's just been so nasty, and we've had so much stuff going on, the trees, and then the stuff that happened with Gretchen's poor little wing, and just all kinds of stuff. Just one thing after another had just kept happening, and it's just so much that we just don't have time to pull it out, let alone pull it out and try to work on it. So we kind of held off a little bit, because regardless, they still have their little fluffing down pretty much all over the backs of their head and stuff, so we know they're not completely feathered out. So we're just giving them time. They love it when they can get into it, even if it's a little puddle, they do, and we let them. No big deal. But as far as getting stuff to get the pool together to where they can actually get in and dunk themselves and swim in a good amount of a depth of water, I'm thinking maybe give it about 5-6 days, maybe a week, and we'll start getting all that stuff together and working on it. As you can see over there, we got tons of 2x4s by 12 or 16 feet right there to cut to do it. And then we got pieces of plywood on beside the porch and behind their enclosure there that will come out and get used to make a small platform and a ramp for their little swimming area. So that will definitely be a video to come, and I'll definitely try to get my piece on my go-kart turned around and situated and adjusted to where maybe we could do like a video where the ducks are playing, but you guys can also watch how we just come out here and me and sister do our little DIY things. That's how we got our duck house built there. And that's from pallets and plywood. And then the little thing over on the this little thing right there. Sorry, I'm using the pointing in the camera. That was just a clothes rack my daughter had. When we first brought them out here, they were kind of skittish of going in the duck house itself. So I thought, there has to be something that I can make them that just is a small something to set in the other side of the pen. That way, until they get used to and we'll go up into that house, they can still take shelter and they feel like nothing can see them, but they're not shut up in a little cage or in a place that's not ventilated. So we took that little net that we had extra and just put a piece in the bottom to lay the bedding on, and then I put a piece over the top, and then we strung all the way around the back and the sides with zip ties, and they actually love it. Their little toys are in there, and when they're not in the house or when they're not laying over here in the sunshine at the corner of their enclosure, usually that's where they're at, right there. One of them will be laying in the house on the side of at the end where the rope is, and one will be in the little pool of water, and they'll take turns swinging that little rope back and forth to each other. So it actually turned out pretty decent that we got it for them, because they do like it. You ladies having fun? You're still dunking your heads. Look at Gretchen. She's soaking wet. She can't get enough of it. They're so precious. They're so cute. I love them so much. Yes. Yeah. We got a long video today, ladies. Yeah. We had a lot to tell everybody, didn't we? Yeah, they're going to take off running here now because they got their heads wet. Oh, pretty girl. No, don't need the tarp, Gretch. You either, Penelope. Woo. There's a storm rolling in, guys. Oh yeah, this is probably the longest video that I've ever made, and it probably has a lot of pauses in it, and I do apologize if there's any awkward silences or anything like that in there. We just missed that one day, and then the next afternoon I wasn't able to post because, like I said, we had all this stuff going on, and a bunch of family things, events happening, and so now that we're back on here and back to posting, I don't know if you guys can see Gretchen's little head, but it is so cute where it's wet. I wonder if she'll let me get close enough to her where you guys can see it. Gretchen, how you doing, girl? What are you doing? I don't know if you guys can see her little head where it's wet or not, but that is so cute. What y'all do? Y'all just like the sound of that tarp, what it does, don't you? Gretchen, you guys see her little head slip back? That is so adorable. Where she got her little head wet. Did you get your new hairdo, Gretchen? Got your little fluff combed back, wetted back? They're funny, guys. But anyways, I do apologize if there's any long breaks or pauses in here. I'm just now getting used to make a little longer of a video. And the more I make, I do feel like I am getting a little bit better, so I hope I don't bore you guys to death. But you can be bored watching little baby ducks walk around and play in the yard. I know I can't be. I can sit here all day and just watch them. Come on, guys. Let's go do something else. Oh, you got a tarp. Why do you get a little piece of plastic in your mouth? But anyways, we'll get better at it. And when I'm able to finally get up enough money from doing the things that I've been doing to try to get the money together that I need, hopefully I can get me a laptop going on here. That way I can actually get on my YouTube studio and actually edit videos and make some really good content for you guys of multiple events and things happen with the dumplings at one time instead of just one day at a time, when I can come out here and record for that amount of time out in the yard with them, which is good too, because that still is getting to share them with you guys. But I just know we can get better content of the dumplings out there for you guys, and we can get the content a little better, then we can make a little bit longer videos and reach out to different platforms. And where y'all going? You want to get the zoomies? So that's our goal, guys. Just to keep posting that and putting out videos and content, pictures of these little girls. And please don't forget, if you guys have a TikTok page, or you go over to Rumble or Facebook, you can check us out on Just Ducking Around over there as well. Don't forget to go over there and subscribe to our channels on those platforms and like everything. Subscribe to us. Watch the videos of these little ladies having fun all day. Because it sure is worth it. They sure are funny. And they will definitely make you smile. So, alright guys. Not sure where everybody's watching from today, but here in West Virginia, we are having some pretty bad weather. So, y'all try to be safe out there, and if you don't have to be outside, I definitely would not be out in this mess. It's going to be a bad one out there today. So, everybody try to be as safe as you can, and I'm going to try to get these little ladies wrangled back into their house and get their water finished poured out and get everything situated before the storm hits here as well. So if it clears up though, we will be back here in a little bit this afternoon. If it gets sunny again, or even if the rain breaks up and the thunderstorms break up, then I'll try to come back out and post another video, or at least a couple shorts for you guys. Thanks everybody for watching, and we'll catch you out here next time. We're just ducking around. See y'all later, guys. Have a blessed day.